The team at Klint Neurological Physiotherapy gave us a call. They were looking to expand and reposition in the Mulgrave, Monash area, and they located a premises which was actually a house that they wanted to convert into a clinic. So they gave us a call. So we went on down there, we had a really great meeting with Keegan and Leanne, and they were very clear on what they needed to achieve from a business perspective. And what we found was, with our fact-finding missing, what we found was they had already spent a bunch of money with a designer. They'd already spoken to a building certifier. They'd already spent a whole bunch of money with an engineer in terms of what walls needed to be taken out. And they also had spent a lot of time talking to different builders, trying to get prices to get a handle on the costs. Well, what we found was, because they hadn't used an integrated approach in terms of the design team, the drafting and building surveyor and engineer and builder, what we found was there was a lot of ad hoc cobbled together, and the builders weren't able to give them guaranteed costs because the drawings weren't finalised, because they hadn't been done in conjunction with the building certifier and the engineer. So they couldn't get a guarantee on their costs, and they couldn't get a guarantee on compliance if they were in fact, at the end of all this, spending all this money, would they be allowed to operate as a medical clinic. So what we found was, using this ad hoc approach, they'd already spent some money, but at this point, they had no guarantee of costs, they had no guarantee of timing of works, and they had no guarantee that they're actually going to be allowed to operate as a medical clinic at the very end of all this in terms of town planning and building certifier compliance. So how we solve this for the client, we use an integrated approach using just the one team. So the first thing we did is we streamlined all the drawings with the designers and the building certifier. Then we streamlined all the engineering with the build team. So now we had a much tighter picture in conjunction with the town planners as well on what could be guaranteed from a town planning point of view, what could be guaranteed from an engineering point of view, what could be guaranteed from a building certifier point of view, so that we could provide guaranteed costs, guaranteed timing, and guaranteed permitted use at the end of this whole exercise. Critical to the success of your house to clinic operation is to use an integrated team combining the design, building surveyor, town planner and build team to make sure it can be done, first legally, secondly compliantly, thirdly in a cost controlled manner, and fourthly with guaranteed timing. If you've got a project coming up converting a house to a clinic, please give me a call. I'm Gavin from Icon Interiors, 0439 002575, or gavin@iconinteriors.net.au. We'd love to help you, provide you cost-effective, strategic advice.